Welcome to another edition of Inside Jokes RV. This is yours truly, Joe Shelton. This episode of Inside Jokes RV, not directly RV related, but somewhat. This episode is about creating storage. My garage is getting a little full, and I need a concept to come up somewhere, an outdoor shed so I can store a lot of my like lawnmower, table saw, things I don't use that often, to clear up some space in my garage and to sort of tidy up my backyard. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do right after this.
Me and my RV. Me and my RV.
Now, one of the main reasons I wanted to get this shed is because, look right here, I've been using this little basic canopy put over my carport. On my patio. You see, this is the only place where I can have my table saw and do little working and stuff like that. But I'm in the process of cleaning all this area up to get my backyard back looking apart, and I bought this gazebo. Bought this little gazebo, Facebook Marketplace once again. And so I need a place to put all my table saw, my lawnmower, air compressors, tanks, and all this stuff, and just maybe store my grill when it's not in use. And to clear this out so I can have more livable space and outside, so we can enjoy the outdoors a little better. So that's one of the reasons I went with this outdoor shed. All right, this is my solution. I've got this Cover Pro 10 by 10 foot portable shed, and I got this at Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight, it was $169, 10 by 10. It's a little portable vinyl shed, and that's all I really wanted. I looked at pricing, like the metal sheds and the sheds, where they come out and build them for you and all those stores. They got to a couple of $1,000s, but didn't want to invest that much because not really storing anything of super value to be in my backyard. I just wanted something to keep it weatherproof somewhat, out of the sun, out of the rain. So this is the most economical way that I can do it. Then if push come to shove, it's easy to break down and move or anything like that. So that's why I chose to go with this particular shed. Now with that shed, I've watched YouTube videos and I've seen that people who just sort of sit them on in their driveway or real level area of the yard. They don't worry about putting the floor down on it or anything like that. But I'm gonna try this. Haven't seen any videos on YouTube where people have actually tried to build a floor and set this particular shed on a floor. So this is what I'm gonna try to do on this one, just because my backyard is hilly. I don't have any level without doing a lot of digging to level it off. So I want to try to put a floor on this. All right, first thing I got to do, at Lowe's, got to hurry. I only need a 10-foot longboard, but I ended up buying 12 feet because I didn't see the 10 feet. Hey, so now I have 4 12-foot boards that I need to cut 10 feet. I cut 2 feet off of them. So that's what I'm about to do right now. Here's one that I bought for 10 feet. I'm just gonna trace this. Let's make sure this joker is 10 feet. Actually, it's a little longer than 10 feet, so I'm gonna cut this the same. Actually, a little longer than 10 feet, so I'm gonna cut it the same exact. That give me a couple of inches to play with in case that other thing. Of course, I know this ain't the safest way. I need another thing over there to brace this, but we'll make it do what it do. I think that's right on the money. I'm gonna use this. When all else fails, it just that's perfect right there. Almost perfect. Hey, it's close enough, not 100%, but yeah. The storage, not trying to be that perfect, so let's get to the next step. All right, just putting a couple screws in. I'm using these, I don't know if you can see it. These 3-inch screws. I've got each point, each corner screwed in. I got each crossbar screwed in. So now I need to put some on these corner edges so the plywood can sit level. All right, let me show you what I did. Just got my boards laying on top of the, like that. That's how I do it. I know it's the other way to do it, but I'm doing it just like that. Then I had to cut some little ends off all the way down just so the floorboard can have something level from each corner. And I did that all the way around. Then I put a couple of little support pieces. You see that one right there in the middle. Then I put one on the end right there and one on this side right here inside. Again, not looking to store a lot of weight in here, just small stuff, just to keep it out. It's just not like I'm putting a motorcycle or something in here, so I don't really need the floor frame to be that sturdy, just enough. And I think that's gonna get the job done. All right, so let's try to lay one of these subfloors down and see what that looks like. These things are not light. All right, let me show you something I did. I'm at the correct right quick. I measured 8. See how that's sitting half on that? And that's just going down. So I don't have nothing to sit this side out. So I'm gonna have to undo this screw and move it out a little bit. Alright, so now I gotta place this other stuff for us. So let me figure this out. Alright, I got a couple of pieces down. Pretty good so far. I guess the next hardest part is gonna be cutting that last piece. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to do, I might just go and do this side right here, get on, finish off the front side, and then go from there. All right, now I gotta go get my circular saw for this next cut. All right, you see, I got 2 full 4 inches down. I cut this last little bit, broke about 2 feet, and then 1 on board left. And I cut that in 3 pieces right there. And I only have this little section. I measured 2 less. I was going to use all it 4 8 silver. So I'm going to drill these last pieces down. I'm drilling in silver down. That's one down. All right, so I'm just going to down here. That's it. I'll get back in there. All right. Couple hours. Let's take a look at what we got. Not bad. By no means perfect, so I gotta go measure that out. So my lows, get that last little piece to cut in, and that will be finished. Now I'll definitely get something to freshen up that front, make it look a little cleaner. But hey man, for no plans, no measurements, no drawings, not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, we'll continue. I guess the next step is to get that last little piece, and then I'll come back, get a little dark. I'll get back tomorrow, and we'll finish, start putting up the actual shit. All right, and now we've got the floor. I'm gonna walk around, let you see what I did to the floor. I just refused to go buy another 4x8 sheet, so I found these little scrap pieces of wood to finish up that last little area. This would be the back of the shed anyway, so I won't, you know, it's still, I think it's still structurally sound. So here's the floor all the way finished. All right, now to this assembly of the actual shed. I guess it took me 2 days, working about 2 or 3 hours. So I guess a total of 6 hours really to get this whole floor completed. One person, you know, 2 people, we probably could have got it all done in an hour or 2. All right, so now I'm to the assembly of this shed. There's a lot of pieces. The instruction said it takes maybe 2 to 3 people to assemble this, but I'm gonna do as much as I can right here with what I got. All right, seems pretty straightforward. All the poles and all the pieces are labeled, so it should go relatively quick. All right, here we go. All right, according from the instructions, it says assemble to lay out all the roof parts. As you can see, I got all the roof parts laid out. Everything is numbered, so that portion, all the little joint pieces, corner pieces, everything's numbered, so that was relatively simple. All right, let's see what the next step is. All right, you see we got the roof frame together. On this whole frame, it's only 8 screws. Those screws right there at the very top. Everything else sort of slips in place. Didn't take long, relatively easy to get that roof. All right, let's get to the next step. All right, next part, you're probably gonna need a helping hand with that, is to get those legs up. You'll probably need somebody, if you got a ladder or something that can support that middle part while you get those legs on, those side legs. Not that hard. Like I said, everything's pretty straightforward. Just need probably an extra set of hands. Lil Joe was there to help me on that part. And now we gotta try to put the braces between the bottom legs on. All right, we'll be back. All right, we got the frame pretty much up on the platform. My initial was to have the door on this end, but how I had the frame set up, this is gonna be the entrance right on this side instead of on this side. I didn't feel like trying to shift it, and then just, that's cool. But got the frame up. I tightened all the bolts. Now I'm actually gonna bolt this down to the board. I got some eye bolts that I'm gonna use to bolt down to this to the floorboard, and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. All right, that's what it looks like up. That's what the finished product looks like. Here's the inside. Lot of space, lot of space. Got tacked up a few more of those ends, that back place over there. And it's got little Velcros. You can roll this up and it zips down. Then last thing I gotta do, I'm gonna tie this whole frame of this. I got these little stakes right here that came with it, but I'm gonna drill those down in the ground. There's some little chain or rope that comes so I can secure the whole top and bottom down to the ground. But I'll probably put a little ramp right here, a little ramp so I can roll the lawnmower in and out. And but I think that's it. The assembly of it was not that bad. Again, if you got 2 people, you can literally cut the time in half. I guess I started this around, taking me about right at 3 hours from taking out the box to getting to this point right here. So with 2 people, you can cut that in half without a doubt. But not a bad, not perfect, but it's exactly what I needed. Just on another storage to put some stuff out of my garage. Not too valuable stuff. You know, of course, I'm still got a fence, so got the cameras back here, so I wouldn't put anything super valuable back here, but it is what it is. Just another 10 by 10 foot square space of storage. All right, don't forget to hit like this video, subscribe to my channel, and we'll keep you updated, so when I put out another video, you'll get an update and you can chime in on the next video. But leave some comments down there if you had any experience with this Harbor Freight portable shed, and I would recommend it. So far so good. Let's see how it handles up into, you know, over time. But until then, this is Inside Jokes. Next time, peace.